Hey everyone, it's Ivan with kitbadger.com, here to bring you another gear review, and today talking water bottles. This one right here, which is the Coleman FreeFlow Insulated Water Bottle. If you do things out of doors, it's probably good to have water. And while I have and continue to use kind of the gold standard Nalgene bottle, I will say this addresses some of the issues I've ran into with this. So on both of these, you actually have a pretty wide mouth. This one unscrews, which just like a Nalgene bottle, one, makes it fairly easy to clean. Two, gives you a much larger opening if you're trying to actually pour other liquids into it, or for that matter, adding ice. Where this really shines is, again, depending on activities, keeping things hot or keeping things cold. So what will often happen is I will go with my boys, go down to the beach on the lake, and they'll drink some water. Then they'll set it back down in direct sunlight, and it's like 100 degrees out. So this will turn into a horrible tasting tea, whereas this, even when they leave it in direct sunlight, still nice and cool. Or coming out into the backcountry when it's maybe a little colder than I'd like, you have to go out of your way to make sure this stays insulated, or it will freeze, and now you have ice and you don't have water. Conversely, you can go ahead and put nice warm or hot water in this, and the next morning when you wake up and everything else is frozen, you have nice warm water. Something to be said for that. One of the things I actually really appreciate about this is the top. Right here they have this little cover, so you remove that. Keeps this clean, the mouthpiece, which is nice, especially when your kids like throw it down on the floorboards in the back seat. And then there's a little lockout button. So you press it one way and it locks it. This push button won't work. Press it the other direction and then you can press it, opening basically the little mouthpiece. So when you're driving down the street and trying to drink out of a huge open mouth Nalgene bottle, or when your kids are and you brake check them and it goes everywhere, they don't appreciate that. This, you just press it, it opens the mouthpiece, lets you drink. Again, only comes out when you actually depress it, which is actually really nice on road trips. Something I've usually been a little bit leery of on water bottles with a mouthpiece is trying to keep them clean. This one, it's actually been pretty simple. What I'll usually do is I'll unscrew this, I'll end up putting some liquid dish soap in there, fill it like half full with hot water, at which point keep this thing all closed up, shake it up really good, and then basically keep shaking it while depressing this, and essentially send a bunch of really hot soapy water out the mouthpiece. On top of that, I'll end up just unscrewing this after I've done that a bit, and basically just wash this out really good with hot water, get the rest of the soap out there, and yeah, it's been really easy to clean. Kind of stats wise on this right here holds 24 ounces, whereas your Nalgene bottle holds about 32 ounces. You lose some volume because it is made out of 18/8 stainless steel, BPA free, all that stuff. And on top of that, it is double wall insulated, vacuum sealed. So that's what's giving you nice cold beverages when it's hot, or hot beverages when it is cold out. Durability wise, I don't know. It's been a little dented up, but it's actually done really good. I've had this since July of 2018, right now, October 2020. Used it a lot, still going strong. Is this gonna be for everyone? I don't know. Really comes down to what your intended role is. I will say there is a trade-off, i.e. this is gonna be definitely heavier than just a Lexan Nalgene bottle, but you also have something that's insulated. So if you are going somewhere cold or hot respectively, keep your beverages hot or cold, especially in the backcountry. If you decide to use an Nalgene bottle, that's fine. You just have to make sure you insulate them or your water will freeze, which is a drag. If you want to pick one up, you can do so through Amazon, about 18 bucks. There'll be a link down below. And yeah, for me, it's actually served me very well these last 2 years or so, especially with kids, being able to drink out of something in a car and not spill all over themselves, or even me for that matter. But if you pick one up, let me know how it's done for you. And as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.